So is it possible to reverse heart disease, reverse the plaque in your arteries with diet and lifestyle alone, or is medication necessary? Let's address that question. Stay tuned. For those new to my channel, welcome. My name is Simon. In the description box to this video, you can find PDF files you can download or you can view them online of every artery scan I've ever done, proving that I am regressing artery plaque. Now, if you have any questions and you want to ask me privately, go to my Substack page, which is simonthebiohacker.substack.com. Sign up for the free email newsletter. Send me a private message there. Otherwise, of course, please comment in the comments. So, the question for today is this. Is it possible to reverse arterial disease, plaque in your arteries, your coronary arteries, your heart arteries, carotid arteries, your neck arteries, through diet, lifestyle alone? Before I answer that, let me just address the psychology of you for asking me. Because what you're really saying when you ask that question, when you're honest with yourself and with me, and we should all be honest with each other, is medications are bad, inherently bad, or not good for you, or they've got negative things going on, particularly this thing called statins. So is it possible to eliminate the risk or reduce the risk through natural factors? It's a good question. Now, I can give you the answer you want to hear, or I could give you the don't hold my hand answer. So the answer you want to hear, which is as close as I can say it honestly, is maybe. If you can get, and here's the if you can get your apolipoprotein B, which is the blood marker that matters, it's a much better marker of so-called bad cholesterol than LDL. If you can get that to less than 50 nanograms per deciliter on your own with no medications, absolutely you can. Absolutely you can retreat arterial plaque forming in the arteries if you can naturally get your ApoB down to less than 50. All right? Now, good luck with that. Okay, give it a go. Go get your blood drawn, get your ApoB taken now, do the lifestyle, do the exercise, the sleep, the stress management, the high quality diet, do all that. Test your ApoB after a couple of months and see if you can get to less than 50 on your own without medication. Give it a go. Now, if you want to do the shortcut, I don't believe that that's possible, quite frankly. I've never seen it happen, but sometimes people need to go through that process in order to get to the other side. Because I think what the question is really getting at, and tell me if I'm wrong. You've heard a lot of negative things about statins, right? And that's the frontline medication for treating elevated cholesterol, isn't it? Well, I've got news for you. You're on the right channel. I'm not a big fan of statins. Your doctor's never told you about a drug called bempedoic acid, has he or she? You've never heard of it. It's way superior to a statin. Superior in every way, and you've never heard of it. So the thing that is spooking you, statins, is not an issue on this channel. When you learn moving forward, because you're going to hit the subscribe button, what bempedoic acid is, you won't feel afraid anymore. When you learn what bempedoic acid and ezetimibe can do, you won't fear the medications, because these are compounds that have qualities to them that are actually health enhancing, separate to the issue of lowering cholesterol. A lot of what goes on online with social media is driven by the crazy talk around statins. You would think it's the only drug on the planet. No, there are better, safer options than statins that have health promoting qualities. And when you realize what they are and realize what they do, there's no longer that, oh, do I have to go on drugs? No! There's certain compounds that I take, they're called pharmaceuticals. I call them longevity compounds. I'll give you an example of a diabetes drug I take. I've never had diabetes. An SGLT2 inhibitor. Phenomenal! Absolutely incredible compound. We'll get into that in another video. So my question, or your question for me was, can I do this without drugs? Give it a go. If you need to go through that emotional process of realizing, oh, I'm not going to get to less than 50 on ApoB on my own, then come back and let's talk about compounds that are superior to statins. Because at the end of the day, it's about getting your ApoB down to as low as you can for as long as you can. It's not the only thing to focus on, believe me. Insulin sensitivity is critical. Lowering inflammation is critical. But in terms of being able able to regress plaque, you gotta get your ApoB really low and keep it low. So the answer is maybe. Give it a go if you need to. If it doesn't work out, calm down, have a cup of tea. The world doesn't begin and end with statins. If you like my content, drop a comment in the comments section. Be sure to share it, and we will talk about these compounds moving forward, because I don't want you thinking statins are the only game in town when they are not. I will catch you next time.